that's the big moment is now he's finally doing the right thing. He's got the right weapons around him, and he's playing at a super high level. He never gives up on a play, Peyton. That's kind of his strength, can be his weakness. He makes a lot of plays. They're the most explosive plays in the NFL the past game yet. A lot of interceptions also. He will force some things. So
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So today it is the Seattle Seahawks against the San Francisco 49ers. The winner will get the number one seed. So let's get to it, shall we?
You're missing wide open guys on post routes, on deep crossing routes. Like I said, that was the only advice I got to play smart, not scared.
All right, so it is 3rd down and 4 for the Seahawks. San Francisco's own 33-yard line. Obviously, this is a winning game for both teams. You win and you'll get the number one seed plus with more. So, and with that, let's give them a round of applause for both teams, everybody. All right. So, as this is our second live recording of the day, if you watched the Tampa Bay versus the Panthers game, then you guys already know that the Tampa Bay, they won that game. And I believe that final score was 14-16. So congrats to Tampa Bay Buccaneers for getting that job done. And now, as we are with the Seahawks versus the 49ers, so let's get to that game. As we approach on a new day, new journey, and a new year. All right, well, it is first and goal for the Seattle Seahawks at their own 10-yard line. So let's see if they could get on the board first here as this game goes on. Darnold has thrown first so far for 31 yards. Darnold, he will hand it off to Charbonnet, and it'll be about for... Oh, wait, no. Actually, he fakes it, and it's incomplete. Oh, but a flag is down. A flag is down. The flag is down on Lenore, and it'll be defensive pass interference on San Francisco. So it'll be first and goal at the 1-yard line for the Seattle Seahawks. And I'm assuming that on the Seahawks play, they will run the football, and I think that they will give it to Zach Charbonnet for the touchdown. Oh, Sam Darnold, he gets sacked. They faked the handoff, and Sam Darnold gets sacked for a 12-yard loss. You cannot do that on a first and goal at your own 1-yard line, that you try to fake it. Why? You're down at your own 1 yard line. Hand it off, and it is a touchdown. Hand it off to the right side. You had Charbonnet open. You had him open. You had Charbonnet wide open in the end zone. How could Sam Darnold do that? And as they hand it off to Zach Charbonnet for a 5-yard run, it'll be third down at the Niners 7-yard line. But what was Sam Darnold doing? He had Charbonnet open in the end zone, as you can clearly see. Actually, it was a 4-yard run. Now they're at the Niners 8-yard line. Now, I don't see them going for it this early, but you're kind of seeing that the Seahawks, they might go for it this early. Yeah, they're going to call a timeout. In Seattle, they are going to call a timeout. They were confused. They're going to call a timeout. Yeah, and also, guys, this live stream is powered by StreamYard. So please make sure to give them a shout out, and if you want to try it out, it is completely free. Oh, and they'll give it to Zach Charbonnet again for a 4-yard run. It'll be fourth down at the Niners 4-yard line. Oh, and Seattle, they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. And they are going to go for it as it is a blitz. And it's incomplete. The Niners get turnover. The Seahawks will get turnover on downs. If the Niners will start at their own 4-yard line. What a good job by the Niners defense. How did the Seahawks did not score on their first drive? They had it at the 1-yard line. Then Sam Darnold took a sack. And then they kept running it in the last 2 plays for a gain of 8 yards on those combined second downs and third down and goal. The fourth down from the 4, they decided to go for it. They thought that Cooper Kupp game was a pass interference, but it is not. And as we will be right here and right back after the short break. All right, we are back. Now let's get back in action with the Seahawks and Niners as the Niners will take over at their own 4 yard line. Um, honestly, I thought the Seahawks wasn't gonna honestly score on their first drive, but I guess not. So let's get back to it. As it'll be 1st and 10 at the Niners 4 yard line. As the Niners will run it for about a only for a 3 yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7. Oh, and it is a 5 yard pass to Kyle Juszczyk. It'll be 3rd down and 3 at their own 12 yard line. Honestly, for who gets the number 1 seed, honestly, I want the Seattle Seahawks to get it because the Niners, uh, like in these last 6 year span, or 7 year span, like they had it 2 times already, and I feel like maybe it is time for that new leader to step up. Oh, 3rd down and 3. Brock Purdy, he takes a pass. Oh, and it's incomplete. No penalty on the play. And as the Niners, they'll have to punt. All right, well, we officially seen the first punt of the game in the not in the Seahawks. Oh, there goes Shaheed. Oh, and they'll get it at their own 50 yard line. As the Seahawks will take over with 5:52 to go, but there is a penalty on the play. Oh, big penalty there. So it was a face mask on San Francisco, and because of that, the Seahawks will get the ball at the Niners' 35 yard line. So they'll get it in good field position for to start their second drive. Well, as we will be right back, we will be right back after the short break. All right, we are back as the Seahawks will take over from the minus 35, and now a few times the Seahawks and San Francisco they have faced each other in in the postseason, and they have faced each other the winner gets the number one seed before in 2019. That Sunday night football game was in Seattle, and now and the Niners won that game 26-19. Oh wait, no, they won it 26 to for 21. So they have faced each other in Seattle. Oh, and Sarah Donald he gives it to Kenneth Walker, and that'll be a 5 yard run. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Actually, a 3 yard run. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the San Francisco 32-yard line. And the Seahawks' last drive was 7 minutes and 37 seconds, and they scored no points. It's those key mistakes for that they're gonna want to have back later on in the game. Oh, Donald, he takes a snap, and it's caught by Jackson Smith and Jake before a 5 yard pass. It'll be 3rd and 2. as now as now Zach Charbonnet and Rashid Shaheed comes into the ball game with 15 seconds left in the play clock and with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, Darnold, he takes a 20. It is caught for the touchdown. Caught for the touch. Oh, Charbonnet, he runs it in for the touchdown. A 21-yard run. A 27-yard touchdown run by Zach Charbonnet. Seattle scoring drive, 3 minute, 3 plays, 35 yards, and 1 minute and 23 seconds. Zach Charbonnet, one run for 27 yards on a 3rd and 2. Wow. So they couldn't score on their opening drive, but they do score on their second drive of the ball game. So Seattle, they they strike first blood first, and as they take first possession, we will be right back after the short break with 4 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, we are back as the Niners are about to get the ball back. And actually, guys, at the end of the first quarter, we will be talking about the playoff picture. Only for a few minutes. Then we're gonna go on our little break. All right, now let's see for what the Niners can do here in the first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Oh, and it is a 2-yard run to McCaffrey up the gut, and Reed gets the tackle. It'll be second and 8 at the Niners 37-yard line. Oh, and they'll take the snap, and that'll be a he passes it. Oh, and Purdy gets sacked. He gets sacked, and it'll be third and 10 now. Also, that was a sack for a 1-yard loss, so it'll be third and 9 at the Niners 36-yard line. You know, at the Seahawks first drive, they were driving, so if the Niners don't get the first down here, they might have to start thinking as Purdy. Oh, it's caught by Jennings, and it is an 8-yard pass. It's gonna be short. It'll be fourth and 1. What do the Niners want to do here? Oh, and Brock Purdy, he is still on the field. Are they gonna go for this? I I think they're gonna go for this. And they won't as they decide to punt the ball away. Now let's see for what that the Seahawks can do on their next drive. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds left for the first quarter. And we will now be talking about the playoff picture now. Before the first quarter ends, I wanted to talk about the NFL playoff picture, as the playoff picture has officially been changed. So, and with that, Tampa Bay is now officially in the playoff picture for now. But if the Falcons can win tomorrow, then the Carolina Panthers are going to the postseason. But if the Saints win, then Tampa Bay will be going into the postseason. So, so like I said, stay tuned for that Falcons and Saints game, because tomorrow that game might be the only game for that honestly matters in the early window. In the late window, um, the Broncos and Patriots game, those two games will matter. And then of course Sunday night. that game will matter as well. And don't forget that tomorrow, teams will be playing their starter. Matthew Stafford will be playing. Josh Allen will be playing. Um, I am assuming that Jordan Love will not be playing, and of course, Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars will be playing because if they win, then they'll win the AFC South. But if they lose and Houston wins, then the Texans will get the South. So a lot is riding on tomorrow. But now let's get back to the the Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers game. Here we go. And it'll be a 20-yard run to Kenneth Walker. First down at the Seattle 38-yard line. No, I really do like um that the Seattle is using a two running back system because it actually works for them. I think that Seattle, they may have found like their own duo in Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet, which, yeah. And Kenneth Walker, he'll get the ball again, and it'll be a gain for only 1 yard. As it is 1:40 left in the first quarter and counting. Oh, and it'll be a 12-yard pass. Who else? JSN for the 12-yard first down catch. And as it is officially 55 seconds left to go in the first quarter, so I feel like they will snap it one more time and then we'll take a quick break. Yep, and they will hand it off to Charbonnet, and it'll be a 0 yard run. And it'll be 2nd and 10 as we take a quick break at the end of the first quarter. This is the end of quarter one as we will take a quick break. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, San Francisco, they actually jumped off sides right there. So, so actually, offsides on the 49ers. 5 yard penalty. So, all right, as that is the end of the first quarter, we will be right here after the short break. Oh, they give it to JSN. Oh, they give it to JSN. He takes it to the house. Oh wait, no, he doesn't. JSN, he stepped out of bounds, but that is a good 17-yard pass play. Oh, and they give it to Charbonnet. Charbonnet, he'll get 11 yards for the first down at San Francisco's own 26. Zach Charbonnet, he is out rushing Christian McCaffrey. Oh, Sam Darnold, he scrambles and it's incomplete. Oh, and it's minus 4 yards for Kenneth Walker. So it'll be third down and 14. Well, Sam Donald, he is 6 of 8 for 65 yards. So let's see what that he can do as there is now 8 seconds left on the play clock. Oh, it is a one minus 1 yard pass play. It's 4th and 13. Seattle, they're gonna kick it. It is a 47-yard attempt, and the kick is no good! No good! The game will remain 7-0 as the Niners will take over from that spot. That might have been exactly what the Niners need. That might have been exactly for what that the Niners needed. As we will be right back after the short break. All right, we are back. The Niners will take over with 12 minutes left in the second quarter. Don't forget, the Niners, they are out with Trent Williams and they don't have Ricky Pearsall. So it's gonna really come down to McCaffrey and a Kittle and possibly Juwan Jennings as they'll get a 6-yard pass to Kittle as they get him involved for the first time in this game. And it's a 9-yard pass to McCaffrey. Again, they like to use Christian McCaffrey in the passing game as well since they lost Deebo Samuel to Washington. So this year they have been using McCaffrey a lot in the passing game as well. As it is a first down on the Seattle 48-yard line. The Niners, they do have something going here. As Brock Purdy takes the snap, it is a fake to McCaffrey, and he'll give it to Juwan Jennings, and Juwan Jennings is a -1 yard. Tackle for a loss. That is Woodland. And the pass is incomplete from Brock Purdy. As it is third down and 11, Juwan Jennings, he took a hit right there. As the former Chief, Sky Moore comes into the game. As it is third down and 11 for San Francisco. Can they get the first down? Oh, and it's a 10-yard run. 10-yard run. Brock Purdy, he scrambles for 10 yards, but he'll be short. It'll be 4th and 1. But they are way past field goal range. And they are past the 40-yard line. But what a run. I'm going to buy Brock Purdy on finding the edge. No, Brock Purdy, he has been using for his legs lately. So and they're gonna go for it. They're gonna go for it, and now Juwan Jennings has returned to the game. Well, 8 seconds left on the play clock. Can they hike the ball here? Oh, and they will. But it's a penalty on the play. Oh wait, actually, Seattle, the they actually Seattle they took a timeout way before that they moved offside. So no way. Okay, so McDonald, he actually threw the challenge flag out, but then he called a timeout. Wow. Oh wait, actually, Brock Purdy, he might be a little bit um short than he was. It is fourth down, and they're gonna go for it. Purdy, he gets pressured, and the pass is incomplete. Incomplete. Tyler Woodland and Jay Reed. Oh my God! It was incomplete to Kyle Juszczyk, as the Niners will turn over on downs to the Seattle at the Niners' own 39-yard line with 9 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second quarter, as we will be right back after the short break. All right, we are back. As let's give a recap. The Niners, they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and they will turn over on downs to the Seattle Seahawks. Now, this is Sam Darnold's chance. This is his chance. Now that your defense has gotten the stop again, can you capitalize? Capitalize on it with a touchdown. It is a first down for the Seattle Seahawks. Has 5 seconds left in the play clock. Darnold, he passes it to Jackson Smith and Jigba for a 18-yard. And the Seahawks, they go hurry up and they give it to Charbonnet for a 2-yard run. And they give it to Kenneth Walker for a 4-yard run. It'll be 3rd and 4. And now the Seahawks are past midfield with 8 minutes and counting left in this first half. As it is 3rd down and 4. 3. Darnold, he passed it. Oh, the rush is coming. Darnold, he scrambles and takes a hit, but that'll be the first down. Gain of 6 yards. What a run by Darnold. You usually don't see Sam Darnold run that often, but he runs there as he saw a lane free and he'll get the first down. And as it'll be 7 minutes and 17 seconds left in the second quarter, and as we will be right back and right here after the short break. And 10 at the 31-yard line. Now, can the Seahawks get a TD here? Because don't forget, the Niners, they don't have Fred Warner. They don't have Nick Bosa, so they're pretty much on their own. But as Kenneth Walker gets a 6-yard run to the San Francisco 25, it'll be 2nd and 4. But actually, the Niners, their secondary isn't too bad. I mean, they do have Lenore, and the Mustafa has really been helping Lenore, so that's a plus. But they still got a long duty. 10-yard penalty! Holding on the offense. After that, they got the first down. It is a holding on the offense. It is a 10-yard penalty. It's 2nd and 14 for the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, Sam Darnold hikes it. It's 2nd and 11, and it'll be third down, and I believe about 6. I think that was for a 5-yard gain. So yeah, 3rd and 6. That was for 5 yards. All right, 3rd and 6 for the Seahawks. If I'm Sam Darnold, um, you know, I would give a crossing route to a JSN or maybe to a Cooper Cup because you do got. Oh, as they hike it, 3rd and 6, Darnold, he finds JSN, and it's incomplete. It's incomplete. The Niners secondary get the stop, and that is straps right there. I believe that was a green number 0. As JSN, he was open for a moment, but the ball was just too late. The ball was just too late. JSN, he did beat his man, but the ball was just too late. With 5:23 left, Myers, he did miss a 47-yarder as the wind is blowing. This is a 45-yarder, and the kick is good. Seattle is up by 10 with 5:19 left in the first half, and we will be right here and right back after the short break. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. As that there's a penalty on the play, a kick out of bounds, so the Niners will get it in good field position. Oh, as Brock Purdy, he gets pressured and Kittle gets sacked. I mean, tackle for loss. I think that's a 6 yard loss. Yeah. It'll be second and 16 at the San Francisco 34-yard line. Not the way but that you wanted to start your drive with 4 minutes and 55 seconds and counting. Now what can Purdy do here? It is a 5 yard pass to McCaffrey, but it's still third down and 11. Earlier on the year, I thought that Mac Jones, he was doing pretty, like, darn good. I know that I think that he only lost 2 games, but won 4 of them. What and he won those 4. One of them was against the Rams on a Thursday nighter. So, props to Mac Jones for possibly changing his NFL career around. As it's third and 11, Purdy, he gets pressured. He passes. Caught by Juwan Jennings for a 13-yard gain. What a play on a third and 11 as they get there. As the Niners don't give it up to Robinson for a 6-yard run. What a play on third down when the Niners needed it the most. I know that the Niners, they will get the ball to almost start the second half, but they need points here. They need points. As it is close to the 2-minute warning with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Birdie, he passes. And it is caught by Kittle. And that is for the first down. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. So yeah, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So we will be right. So we will be back here after the short break, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So see you guys in 2 minutes. We will be right back and right here after the short break. All right, we are back with 2 minutes left. But it is first down for San Francisco. Let's see if they can get something going here before halftime. I mean, the Seattle, they may not get the ball back because they only have one timeout, but it is a 3-yard run to Christian McCaffrey. Whew, excuse me. All right, as Kittle goes in motion. Oh, and it is a flea flicker back to McCaffrey as he finds McCaffrey, and it'll be short for a 5-yard pass. It'll be third down and 3. Oh, sorry, a 4-yard pass. But I thought that Purdy was gonna go deep, but I thought that he had someone deep. I thought he had Kendrick Bourne, but he didn't want to risk it, so he played conservative and he passed it to McCaffrey. Now third down and 3 for San Francisco with 8 seconds left on the play clock. Purdy's sacked. He's sacked. He is sacked by Nusu. And Seattle, they will take their final timeout. So Seattle, they want at least points before the end of the first half. Yeah, I think that Seattle, they will at least get a field goal at the end of the first half. I think that I can honestly say that. And the field goal kick is good. Good. Eddie Pinheiro. This is exactly why that they got him from Jake Moody. And Eddie Pinheiro, he is a former Panthers kicker. Ooh, excuse me again. All right, well, the Niners, they did get points on the board, so, and they do know that they do get the ball to start the second half, so that is good news for them. Oh, as Rashid Shaheed returns it, and he will 60 seconds left. He will return it for 34 yards. Rashid Shaheed. That is not a bad return. Plus, it only wasted like 6 seconds off, so that's actually not bad. So Seattle, they have 60 seconds to get points. or maybe a touchdown. As Cup, he goes in motion with only 12 seconds left on the play clock. Darnold, he hikes it. He's pressured. He's sacked. He's sacked. Now the clock keeps running. The clock keeps running. They have no timeouts left. Seattle used all of their timeouts in the first half, so it looks like that Seattle will go into the first half with a 7-point lead. And they actually hike it with a 9-yard pass to A.J. Barner. It's 3rd down and 7 at the 38-yard line. And it'll be with how many seconds left? Oh, the play's inbound, so Seattle, they better picked up. They just reviewed it. And as it is halftime, they give it. The Niners defense did good at the end of the first half as they get sacked. This is the end of the first half as this is now halftime. But what a good first half. We give you on the podcast, buddy. Woo! Yeah, let's get a round call, everybody, for the first half. All right, as it is the end of the first half, we will take a break as well. So we will see y'all in about 15 minutes. And we will be right back here after the short break, as this will be only a 15-minute break because it's halftime. Peace! All right, we are back. As that kickoff return was a fumble, the Niners they now have to start their own drive from their own 17, so that's gonna be hard to do. Yep, and also let me remind you the stakes. Don't forget that this is the number one, for the number one seed. So don't forget that this game has huge impacts because the loser they have to play in the wild card. So this is for the number one seed, just in case if you guys do not know. This is for the number one seed. As it is 3rd and 4 at the Niners' own 18-yard line. Purdy, it's a first down to Robinson. Uh, he has been the former Chief, the former Raven, the former Ram. So Robinson has played for Mahomes. He's also won a Super Bowl championship there in Super Bowl 54. He's also played with Lamar Jackson and Matthew Stafford. And this is his fourth team playing with Brock Purdy. So, he has been around here and there. As the Niners get the first down, as Purdy, he'll give it a 7-yard pass to McCaffrey. As McCaffrey, he he is involved in the passing game a lot times this year. Because since that they lost Debo, so he has to be the one. Oh yeah, and if you guys are also watching the Peyton Manning cast, Marshawn Lynch will be joining as their guest. And now, if I was Richard Sherman, I'd be like, because I play for both teams, I'm a, I want to root for both, but most likely Seattle as Purdy. He passes it to Kittle for the 4-yard first down. And the Niners are driving just 8 more yards until they get past midfield. And don't forget, and this drive has started at their own 12-yard line as they give it to McCaffrey for a 3-yard run. It is 2nd down and 7 at the Niners 45. And don't forget, the Seattle Seahawks, they have won a lot of games with different ways this year. I mean, they blew the Saints out, they blew the Cardinals out, they came back and won the game. So, as Purdy gets sacked for a 7-yard loss, it'll be 3rd and 14 at the Niners' 38-yard line. That is something that the Niners can't have. They have to to score on this drive because I feel like if you don't score on this drive, then that puts a lot of pressure to your defense, which the only veteran for that you have on that defense is Lenore and Huff. So so you just hope that your team and it's incomplete. It's incomplete. The Niners they have to punt. They have to punt. And don't forget, if the Seahawks win, then they'll get the number one seed. They'll have a first round bye, and then they'll have home field advantage all throughout. But here is that that people aren't mentioning in the NFC. Like teams aren't mentioning the Eagles because they haven't been on their radar. But which I feel like once you see the Eagles, some of them come up again. And don't forget the Super Bowl is in San Francisco, so the Niners have a chance to do that. An NFL team has never done. As Rashid Shaheed, he takes it. He takes it off to the 40. Oh, what a play by Rashid Shaheed. He would have been gone. All that he needed to pass was one more tackler. But what a play by Rashid Shaheed. As we'll be right back with 10 minutes left in the third quarter. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is first down for the Seattle Seahawks with 10 minutes to go at their own 37-yard line. That was a 20-yard return by Rashid Shaheed. So, for the Seattle Seahawks, this is their chance to really take a big lead, as it's a 2-yard pass to Kenneth Walker. It'll be second down and 8 for the Seattle Seahawks. As Kenneth Walker gets the first down and more. It is a 13-yard pass from Sam Darnold to Kenneth Walker. What a play. They found the right play call on a 2nd and 8. All right, and they give it to Walker again for an 8-yard run. It'll be 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 40-yard line. with 8 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Seahawks at the San Francisco 40. And they give it to Kenneth Walker again for only a 1 yard run. So it'll be third down at the Niners 39 as the Seahawks are officially past midfield. Can they get a touchdown here? Because if they can get a touchdown, the way that their defense is playing, the Seahawks in the fourth quarter might be hard to stop. Yep, and also, guys, next week we will be streaming the playoff games. I will let you know for what days and what games that we will be streaming. But McCaffrey gets a 0 yard one. Kenneth Walker. Oh, actually, as they will take a break there, so we will take a break as well, as we will be right here for this big third down and coming up. But I can see this being third down territory, but we will find out right here after the short break. Back. All right, guys, we are back for the 3rd and 2 for the Seahawks drive. For what I noticed that for all the quarterbacks that in the NFL, most of them has been to Peyton Manning's passing academy. Sam Darnold has been there, and so has Brock Purdy. So I feel like most of the quarterbacks in the NFL that are playing, they have having to do something with Peyton Manning. Oh, and it's a 5 yard back. The Niners defense push Zach Charbonnet back 5 yards. What a play by their veteran Lenore. Now, as Robert Zala gets fired up, the Seahawks, and that backs them out of field goal range. So now Seattle, they'll have to punt. It's 4th and 7 at the Niners' own 45-yard line. Charbonnet, he found a good angle to get the first down. And it was just that Lenore would not let go. And now Dickerson will punt the ball. And it'll be at the Niners' 9-yard line. So the Niners will have to travel 91 yards. Let's see if they can do that. As we will be right here and right back after this break. Can the Niners do it? We'll find out because this is Money Down. All right, we are back for the Niners drive. Now, the Niners, they will have to travel 91 yards with 6 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the third quarter. As McCaffrey gets a 3-yard run, it'll be 2nd and 7 at the Niners' 12-yard line. Ooh, and they hand it to McCaffrey again, and he'll get a 3-yard run again. Or should I say they pass it to McCaffrey. That'll be a gain of 5, so it'll be 3rd and 2 at the Niners 17 with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the third. So with 5 minutes left, you feel like that this is kind of a really big important down because with the way that Seahawks defense is doing and the way that the Niners defense is doing, because this is a defensive game, and which I should have expected it to be because even with the Niners without their defense, they still have a pretty good defense. That's Brock Purdy, Kitty Fine, Jennings, Robinson, and I think he's gonna be short. He is. It'll be 4th and 1 at the 18-yard line. What? Oh, Brock Purdy's like, I wish that I had thrown that ball a little bit more, or I wish that I had thrown that ball earlier because now the Niners, with 4th and 1, in deep in their own territory, they're gonna have to punt, and they will punt it'll be on a Seattle's 32-yard line. Again, the Seahawks defense gets the stop. Now, what can the offense do? because it's a defensive game, but we will see for what the Seattle Seahawks defense can do, and we'll find out after this. Okay, we are back. All right. Well, the Niners they have had to punt in their last two drives. With 4 minutes left in the third quarter, you kind of wonder for how many chances are the Niners going to have in a ball game. As Sam Darnold, he takes a snap, fumble, fumble, fumble. And the Seahawks get back on it. But that was a good play. That almost turned out well for the Niners. And Darnold, he almost for trips from the center. Now it is 2nd and 17 for the Seahawks. And the Niners defender had a chance to get back on it. And the ball is incomplete, so it's a 3rd down and 17 for the Seahawks. As a 3rd down and 17, it is a 19-yard run. How? 19-yard run for the first down for the Seattle Seahawks. Kenneth Walker. Hold on, let me check his stats for on the year because it showed that he had 938 yards. So all that he needed was 72 yards or more to have his 1,000-yard season. All that Seattle was trying to do was just to get a few. But the Seattle gets the first down. Darnold, he passes to JSN. JSN. That is a 18-yard first down play. Wow. The Niners defense had a chance again and again. So actually, another design play is pass to Charbonnet. The line is open. He still stays in bounds. That's a first down. An 11-yard first down. Oh, breaking news. Kenneth Walker with a 77-yard on 12 carries. He has officially broken. He will have an 1,000-yard season because of that third down and 17. Now, as with the injury on the play, we will step aside and we'll take a break.